We have brought you to Madhusudan Kati, a small village in West Bengal. You can see for yourself how poor villagers are afflicted with arsenicosis caused by contamination of groundwater with arsenic.
In late 70s, arsenic was found in the water of West Bengal. But finally, it was detected in 1982-83. Then the government started its endeavor how to purify the water and to supply to the people. Because of arsenic, they have many diseases.
When villagers drink this arsenic-laced water, they suffer from stomach ailments, skin diseases, warts, tumors, and cancer. The problem is largely confined to the Ganga-Brahmaputra Mekong River basin. Bangladesh and West Bengal in India are the worst affected. In West Bengal, 42.7 million people in 9 districts are at risk.
Here, so many patients in this area, arsenic-related patients I have seen every day, mostly gastritis and skin disease.
Madhusudan Kati is also known as the arsenic belt of West Bengal. People have been drinking arsenic water and falling victim to various waterborne diseases. The government became of the high levels of arsenic in groundwater only in 1990.
It was found that most of such tube wells in many places, not all the districts, but in many districts, were contaminated with high arsenic. And you know, if you drink arsenic contaminated water, initially you will get skin diseases. It's similar to skin disease like black pigmentation. But then if you continue to drink it for a longer period, sometimes people drink it for 5 years, 10 years, then there is a chance that you will get cancer.
Let us meet some local residents whose plight will move you.
यहाँ का ट्यूबवेल का पानी देखिए, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ट्यूबवेल में आर्सेनिक है।
টিউবওয়েলের গ্যাস অম্বল তো লেগে আছে, তাছাড়া পেটের প্রবলেম তো হচ্ছে, ডাক্তারকে তো দিতেই হয় অম্বল গ্যাসের জন্য, পেটও তো মানে লেগে আছে, বাচ্চাদেরও হচ্ছে প্রবলেম, পেটের প্রবলেম হচ্ছে, খুব অসুবিধায়, পেটের গন্ডগোল, গ্যাস, অনেক কিছুতে মানে অসুবিধা হতো।
हम लोग जो घर में जो पानी पी रहा था, वो पानी जरा सा बीमारी हो जाता था, इसलिए कि जब मुर्शिदाबाद इस म्यूनिसिपैलिटी में जब टेस्टिंग किया म्यूनिसिपैलिटी तो जरा सा ट्यूबवेल था, उसमें आर्सेनिक मिला।
Although doctors and scientists, based on their research, have warned that food products too would get contaminated if we use this water for irrigation, nobody paid heed. And what happened is exactly what was feared. The locals were forced to consume this water because their economic situation didn't allow them to purchase bottled water at the rate of 15 to 20 rupees per litre. In 2014, when Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, founder of Sulabh Swachhta Abhiyan, learnt of the problem, he along with the team, Madhusudan Kati, an expert team of Sulabh International, then contacted a French NGO, 1001 Fountains, which is known the world over for its efforts in providing clean potable water for the poor in rural areas.
In the meanwhile, we got contact with a French company, 1001, and we decided why not we should try to purify water from the ponds, the rivers, and also the wells. And it was agreed that on a pilot basis we should do some plans, and we have done, and we have become successful.
Sulabh Safe Drinking Water Project was set up in 2014 on Dr. Pathak's initiative, and the caravan is still chugging along. The Sulabh water system is easy to install and is a low-cost water technology. The first such plant was set up Madhusudan Kati, where pond water was converted into potable water. The process involves pumping the pond water into a 5,000 litre capacity tank, where it is treated with bleaching powder and alum and allowed to stay for 12 hours to allow sedimentation. It is then transferred to another tank for sand filtration. This water is then passed through various membranes to eliminate the smallest of particles from going through. The first membrane is usually of 16 microns, with subsequent membranes of 10, 5, and 1 micron. In the end, the water is passed through ultraviolet rays to kill microbes that might have survived the filtration process. The Sulabh water system produces 4,000 liters of clean water every day. The filtered water is then poured into 20-liter bottles and packed for delivery. Water samples are periodically sent to IIT for testing and quality monitoring. This water was also tested by a reputed laboratory in the US, which has certified it to be completely safe for human consumption. The management and maintenance of Sulabh water system is done by local women, which is in keeping with Dr. Pathak's vision of women empowerment. Sulabh water is delivered at your doorstep, priced at just 50 paise per litre. The most important part of the story is that patients of arsenicosis are getting cured since they are consuming only clean Sulabh water.
पानी पीने से बहुत सही है, मतलब दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है। चापाकल का पानी पीने से बहुत दिक्कत होती थी।
सुलभ इधर चालू है मधुनगाड़ी समवाय समिति से। वो पानी मैं 7 महीना पी रहा हूँ। पीने के बाद अभी मेरा कोई डिसेंट्री, कोई लूज मोशन, कोई पेट का गड़बड़ी, कोई एसिडिटी, कोई गैस नहीं होता।
Sulabh's water efficacy was proved once again in June this year when Mirzapur village of Medinipur district saw an upsurge of diarrhea cases in June this year. But the patients were cured within 2 days after being administered Sulabh water.
That in Medinipur, 50 people were suffering from diarrhea, and doctors tried to cure them, but they could not. So doctors suggested, why not supply them safe water? And when we gave this water from the wells after treatment, all became cured in 2 days.
After the roaring success of the Sulabh water Madhusudan Kati, another plant has been set up in Murshidabad district, with one more plant for Mayapur village in Nadia district, where there is heavy public demand. Dr. Pathak says each of these plant costs Rs 20 lakhs. 60% of the project cost is borne by 1001 fountains, while the balance is arranged by Sulabh in collaboration with its local partner. The Sulabh water plant can be connected to a well or a pond or even a river. It's a unique initiative which is in great demand in the country. Dr. Pathak wants this project to be adopted by states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, and wants to link it with banks and rural financial institutions.
So we want to extend this throughout the country, but certainly the government has to come forward, and the government has to give directives to the banks who can give loans to the young youths, and they can take money, treat water, supply to the people, get rid of arsenic, and good opportunity for the youths to have employment.
He hopes that big corporate groups will include it as a part of their CSR activities in order to bring about a revolutionary change among the rural masses. As the father of the sanitation revolution in India, Dr. Pathak's water revolution is bound to change the health and face of rural India.